3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
And y'all know my mama is up in here, too. Say hey.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. Y'all, I got something to tell y'all. Okay? Now, you know how everybody be trying to go viral all the time and this and that and whatnot or whatever. I heard this story about Tiny and T.I. T.I. dating a woman who works down at Popeye's Chicken. Y'all, listen, y'all. I don't know if the story is actually true or not. So I'm going to repost this right now because y'all done took that story and ran with it.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond more than I could ever believe. I think I went viral from this video. Y'all, guess what? The only thing I got to say about the Tiny and T.I. and Popeye's Chicken story is that it's allegedly. Bye. Now, let's get into this mess. Please turn on Diddy. Y'all, the Diddy trial is going on up down here, and Cassie and who is that? Oh, my goodness, y'all. Okay, so Diddy is in trouble as usual.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know that guy, Jonathan, or whatever his name is, he's in prison, the Arabian man, who said that he was doing freak-offs with them and that he had contracted an STD from them. And that the Diddy gave him $2 million and he used the money to buy some properties. Mm-hmm. Child. Let's see what's going on down here, y'all. This comes from TMZ. He says, Diddy told his ex-assistant to keep my hands off women. David James, a former personal assistant to Diddy, says his boss once gave him some ironic advice, warning him not to get violent with women.
Oh, but come on, cat!
Now, we know you ain't telling nobody not to get violent with women when you were the woman slayer up down there.
Exactly.
Lord, it says, during cross-examination from Diddy's defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, James admitted he got into a physical altercation with one of Diddy's former chefs, a woman named Jordan Atkinson. James told the jury he got upset with Jordan after Diddy's home on Star Island in Miami after she tried to tell James how to do his job, suggesting where to take Diddy. He said he grabbed her by her wrist and told her to stay her effing lane. Diddy's former assistant says the altercation was run up the flagpole by Bad Boy Records. And he says Diddy called him in and told him, you can't be putting hands on women. Diddy. Are you actually really telling somebody else that they can't put hands on women?
Right.
When this whole trial is about you beating up women?
Exactly.
Boy, get out of here, Aki. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, it didn't come on. Listen, all right, it says, well, oh my God. Y'all, co-executive producer is messing up the flow of the show. Like, I'm supposed to be able to go from, listen, when I tell these stories, right?
Yeah.
When I'm making my shorts, the thing has to pop up on time.
Yeah.
Okay? Now I'm about to start back over so you can have an opportunity. You might need to scoot your chair over a little bit so you can see what's going on up down here to the screen, or just turn the screen a little bit so you can.
That one.
You can turn it this screen so you can see it. Look, just turn this screen so that you can see it. There you go. Can't you see it now?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Bruh. It says, James told the jury he got upset with Chef Jordan at Diddy's home on Star Island in Miami after she tried to tell James how to do his job, suggesting where to take Diddy. He said he grabbed her by her wrist and told her to stay her effing lane. Lord, child. It says Diddy former assistant says the altercation was run up a flagpole at Bad Boy Records, and he says Diddy called him and told him, you can't be putting your hands on women. The irony here, we've heard the testimony from Cassie, Danny Kane singer Dawn Richard, and Cassie's former friend Carrie Morgan that Diddy physically assaulted Cassie and the hotel beating video was shown to jurors. Child, you know what? Everybody thinks that this is a case between Cassie and Diddy. Right. This is not a case between Cassie and Diddy. Here I go listen to my sister again, y'all. The same one who put me out there for that stupid tea out chicken thing. Oh my goodness. It says, plus Diddy's defense has a shot away from the domestic abuse stories about him, though it's important to note that Diddy is not on trial for domestic violence. I don't like this story you gave me.
Yeah.
No, it's not. This is not the tea. Well, maybe I should like it because this is not the tea that's being spilled all around the news. It's some other shit. Child, it says right here that James also testified that Diddy told him to give Chef Jordan a gift. And he says he rolled up a blunt and gave it to him. Oh, God. Another thing James told Chef Jordan is to stay in her lane draws back to some of his testimony from Monday when he told the jury's bodyguards warned him early on his tenure to stay in his lane. James is now off the stand and prosecutors are calling in their next witnesses, Cassie's mother, Regina Ventura. I want to see what Cassie's mama got to say up down here.
Yeah, me too.
I really do. Y'all, guess what? It's time for us to get rid of Diddy and them up down here. And guess who's up down here next? What does it says? Y'all favorite president is up down here tripping again, y'all. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump claims that there's genocide going on in South Africa with white people.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Genocide is deletion of a whole race of people. Y'all, this comes from the Associated Press. It says, Trump alleges genocide in South Africa. White Afrikaner farmers reject that. They do?
Yeah.
This comes from the Associated Press. It says, days before South Africa's president meets with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House, Afrikaner farmers at the center of extraordinary new U.S. refugee policy roamed a memorial to farm and attack their country's agricultural heartland, some touching on the names of the dead, both black and white. Here in Balthaville, where thousands of farmers gathered in a lively agricultural fair with everything from grains to guns on display. Child, they even got guns down there to South Africa. White folks ain't never stopping their mess, y'all. It says, even some conservative white Afrikaner groups denied the Trump administration's genocide and land seizure claims that led to the cut of all financial aid to South Africa. Now, we all know that Donald Trump was up there lying, talking about this and talking about that.
Yeah.
How is them people being on genocide when they only like 1/8 of the population? Listen, we ain't never heard about nobody go down there taking them people out or doing nothing to them. Donald Trump just be making up stuff 24/7. Mm-hmm. The bustling scene was a business as usual with milkshakes and with milkshakes and burgers and low-headed children pulled in wagons, while many in the agricultural fair raised serious concerns about the safety of farmers and farm workers. Others were quick to point out a crime targeted at both black and white farmers, as shown by South Africans' crime statistics. I don't care about this.
You don't?
No. Because this is not the juicy part of the story I want to know about. Bye.
You still gonna play the video or you gonna skip it?
Oh, there's a video to this?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, watch this.
As a genocide and the like. It's not the case at all, because as we've seen, when you mischaracterize things like that and this misinformation gets out, it does have real-world consequences. And we've seen with the United States what those real-world consequences are. And I really hope that during the upcoming visit to Washington, the president is going to be able to put the facts before his counterparts and to demonstrate there's no mass expropriation of land taking place in South Africa. There's no genocide taking place. Yes, we have crime issues, but as a government, we have committed resources and policing to deal with it.
Crime affects both black and white. I've been a victim of crime on the farm, and I'm not white, right? So I don't even think along those lines. We certainly don't. We're not inclined to think along those lines. We're not basing it on color at all. It's an issue of vulnerability, I believe, and as a result, farmers are easier targets.
We're not interested in going anywhere. The thing we want to do is be part of this country, produce enough healthy food. By doing so, grow the economy, providing jobs, employing people. That's part of our business, and we would like to see more inclusive growth in our business. But we need some certainty, and one of those certainties is rural safety.
Child, as y'all can see, Donald Trump been called out for capping up down there again, y'all. He can't help himself. He has to cap 24/7. Ain't that right, Judah?
Yeah.
Bye again, Donald Trump. You just doing the most every single time. Don't nobody give a damn about what you doing up down there. Lord, let's see what's going on up down here. Let me see. Who is? Oh, this is just the. So this is the picture of them escaping, but you don't have the video, y'all. Y'all. 10 people escaped from a Louisiana prison the other day, including some murderers and this and that and whatever.
Yeah.
It says, you say you have 2 pictures for this story? Oh, my bad. Let me see. Where's the other one? What's that?
Well,
that's where they escaped from.
You got to close the first photo.
No. But this is how they escaped, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see this. No, I don't need to close this. Let me just.
I was saying close it because they also wrote a note for the.
Oh, you want me to see the note?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So this is these people who escaped from a Louisiana prison up down here. And y'all, let me say something. They wrote a note on the wall. I think it says this is too easy or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I saw it. It says, here's how nighttime escape of 10 Louisiana inmates from a New Orleans jail unfolded. This comes from CNN. It says that just after midnight Friday, a corrections monitoring technician in New Orleans stepped away for food. He in on it.
You think so?
Yes. Stepped away for food. It then says, but in the technician's absence, several inmates began tampering with the door of cell Delta 1006. They tugged and pulled on it until they broke it open. Child, let me tell y'all something. I don't agree with people escaping from prison and stuff like that. I don't, because what happens is it ends up being worse for you than what you think it's going to be. You can't get but so far away from the police. Child, look what they wrote on here. Oh, my God. They wrote on the wall, it's too easy with a face. Tell me something. We are all innocent. Suck my dick, OJC. Listen. Too easy, LOL. Listen. Oh, goodness. Let me tell y'all people who's down there to the prison that want to get out. Listen, use the court system the way it's supposed to be used and stop trying to do nonsense stuff to get out of prison, because it ain't going to work. The prison system is set up for your ass to be up in there. And guess what? As soon as they send out the APB for them to find your ass on the streets, they're going to find you.
Yeah.
Right? You can't run but so far with that orange jumpsuit on, number one. Did you have on a backup outfit?
Right.
Are you meeting somebody in the streets that's going to give you some clothes so therefore they can get an Edna and a baiting charge along with your stupid ass? Y'all, oh my goodness. If I was down to the jail and somebody was like, hey, you know what? We about to all break out tonight. I'd be like, y'all can go.
All right.
Bye. I'll see y'all on the flip side when y'all get y'all 20 more years added onto y'all charges that y'all already got. Bye again. Y'all, Donald Trump is up down here tripping again. He talking about he going to threaten Beyonce and everybody for Kamala Harris's thing up down there. Oh, Lord. Y'all, look at this face. Jesus Christ. Look at this face. You don't have a picture of Beyonce and them up down here? Because that's who the story is about.
I was looking for one with all of them.
Yeah.
But I didn't see one.
Well, you could have. Okay.
I guess I could have just used Beyonce.
Yeah, what is this? Oh. Y'all, it says Trump threatens to prosecute Beyonce and three other major stars. This comes from the New Republic, and this has been reported everywhere, too, y'all. It says President Trump wants to investigate Beyonce, Bruce Springsteen, Bono, and Oprah Winfrey. Well, let me tell you something, Trump. Good luck with Oprah Winfrey. Good luck. She ain't give you a damn dime. She didn't receive a dime to go down there. And guess what? The fact that you even named Oprah proves that nobody else got paid. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fact that Oprah was there proves that Beyonce, Bruce Springsteen, and Bono didn't get paid. Oprah's a billionaire. She don't need your little $3 million or whatever you want to throw her a bone to go down there and do something crazy with you.
Right.
She don't care. It says, how much did oh, Lord, this is the quote from Donald Trump. I got to do this, y'all. How much did Kamala Harris pay Bruce Springsteen for the poor performance? Oh, Lord, let me do this again, y'all. It says, how much did Kamala Harris pay Bruce Springsteen for his poor performance during her campaign for president? Why did he accept that money? He is such a fan of hers. Isn't that a major and illegal campaign contribution? What about Beyonce? What about you accepting the jet from Qatar, Donald Trump? You know you ain't supposed to do that. This is a distraction.
Yeah.
You know Qatar claimed they're going to give Donald Trump this giant jet that's supposed to be a luxury flying plane in the sky up down there because Trump is supposed to be mad because Boeing don't have them planes ready yet that's actually sitting down here in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base. So he decided he's going to take a plane from Qatar. That plane is worth $440-something million. How come you worried about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Bono, and Oprah Winfrey maybe getting $1 million from Kamala Harris when she raised the money and was able to give it to whoever the hell she wanted to? But meanwhile, you going to sit up there and try to take a plane from Qatar? Child, make it make sense, because it don't. Lord have mercy. He says, candidates aren't allowed to pay for endorsements, and neither are you allowed to take gifts from foreign nationals. Which is what Kamala did under the guise of paying for entertainment. She did just pay for entertainment because guess what those people are? Entertainers! Stop playing with me. In addition, it was very expensive in a desperate effort to artificially build up sparse crowds. It's not illegal for these unpatriotic entertainers. It's just corrupt and unlawful. Donald Trump, let me tell you something, Negro, because that's what you acting like. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take Negro away from Donald Trump because he don't deserve that. Nigga, this is what you're doing. You try to distract people from the N-word S that you already doing up down there to cover yourself from accepting a nearly $500 million plane from a foreign national. Child, the Constitution itself says that you cannot accept gifts worth more than $20 from a foreign national. Don't play with us up down here. This is a distraction. It says, oh, Lord. Thank you for your attention to this man. And this is an incredibly unless... I don't even want to read no more of this. I don't. Bye, Donald Trump. Again. Get your ugly self up off my damn screen. Look at that face. Lord. Oh, God. I'm not supposed to attack people by their looks according to YouTube standards, okay? And so that's allegedly. He looks fantastic. Donald Trump, you are the sexiest man alive. You look so fabulous. Look at that mouth. Look at that hair. Look at those lips. Look at that face. Girl, you are fabulous, honey. Oh my goodness, y'all. We already talked about this, Angel Reese and all of them. I don't want to talk about them again. Y'all, guess what? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for... I'm going to skip man's gossip today because I already... Yes, because we already talked about this. I don't want to talk about it again. Let me see. It's the same picture. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, what happened now?
Read it.
Okay, Lord, co-executive producer want me to read this story. Look at Angel Reese up down here. She's letting us know something. Let me see what she's trying to tell us up down here. Y'all, this is time for men's gossip. Mama, you don't want to participate in that? Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for men's gossip. Lord. Oh my goodness, child. It says Angel Reese, WNBA, my back amid investigation. What is this all about? Child, this comes from TMZ. It says Angel Reese is speaking out after the WNBA launched an investigation into allegations of racist comments being directed towards her during a game. Who's doing this?
They don't know.
Child, it says she know who it is. Thanking the league for her team for supporting that she's received. The 6'3" Chicago Sky forward broke her silence after Tuesday's team practice when reporters asked her about a W announcing it was looking into claims of inappropriate behavior directed at Reese during Saturday's game against the Indiana Fever in Gamebridge Fieldhouse. This is a quote from her, I guess. It says, obviously there's no place for the league at that, the 23-year-old said. I think the WNBA, the team, and our organization has done a great job supporting me. So what's the tea, girl? Every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and wants to... Okay, girl, bye. Next. I'm tired of this show today. I want to skip to this next story. I don't want to talk about that. Y'all, a 2-year-old boy fell from a 15-story building and survived.
Yeah,
and y'all, they showed the bushes where he's supposed to be landed on. It wasn't very much bushes there. So I'm trying to figure out, how did this baby survive? I think he ended up with a broken leg or something like that. It says, Miraculous 2-year-old survives fall from 15th-story floor of an apartment building. This comes from CNN. A 2-year-old boy survived the fall from the 15th floor of a high-rise apartment building in Maryland, where he landed in bushes and mulch on the ground, officials said. The fall occurred Thursday afternoon from the apartment's private balcony, which has protective glass, not a railing. There is a railing there, according to Montgomery County Police spokesperson Shara Goff. Adults were home at the time, Goff told ABC News. Now, they had a black lady on there talking about, yeah, I don't know who her parents are. They need to be charged with something for letting the child jump over the thing. Guess what? You can't control what children do. You can't. Can you? Well, the lady was like, the child should have never been on the balcony in the first place. Well, if the child lived there, then they're always on the daggone balcony. I've been on the balcony plenty of times. Remember when I bet and Jan and them lived in that tall building in the Bronx with that pool at the bottom? I've been on that balcony so many times. And it was like on the 18th floor. It was the 9th floor, actually. It was the 9th floor. I've been on that balcony 1,000 times. I never thought about jumping over. Well, maybe I did think about jumping over. But the pool was shaped like a whale.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I jumped, I would not make it to the pool. So kids be doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
The child decided they were going to jump down, and they did. It said the child suffered traumatic injuries and went with a parent to a local hospital, according to Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Services. The child hit the bushes and landed in mulch, softening in the impact. Fire and Rescue Services Assistant Chief David Pazos told ABC News, calling it miraculous. That is a miraculous.
Yeah.
A child fell from the 15th-story building, child, and survived. Lord, that ain't nothing but Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't bump his way all the way down because, look, the building is building in, okay? Like, the building ain't saying I'm going to be, there's no bunch of trees in the way. When I first heard this story, I was like, he must have hit a tree.
Yeah.
And then hit the tree, and then, the tree slowed him down enough, and then the bushes. But guess what? There was no trees there. Right. He literally fell from the 15th story to some bushes that was only like 2 feet tall and hit that, and then they said it was some mulch up under that, and that softened his fall. Because if he would have fell on some concrete, baby,
oh yeah,
his body would have been crushed to smithereens. Because our bodies are not made like ants and all other bugs and shit. Because you can flick an ant off here and flick it 100 feet and it'll land and just keep running. Right. You know what I'm saying? Humans ain't built like that. Child, you drop off a 15-story building, honey, something's gonna get broke.
Yeah.
And barely if you fall off a 2nd-story building or a 3rd story, you're going to be messed up. It comes from, I guess, the boy's parents says, I was so scared. A mom in the area told Washington, D.C. ABC affiliate WJLA, I was thinking if that was my daughter, what would I do? Child, you wouldn't do nothing the same way nobody else did nothing. That's no tea or no shade. That's just the way it is. Bye. Child, Whoopi Goldberg fainted on air, apparently. There should be a video to this. If she fainted on air, that means there's a video. Candy.
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're going to say you call me arrogant and like you don't.
Are you here today?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. It says, what happened to her? It says, Whoopi Goldberg, an EGOT winner, says she's a celebrated entertainer who is no stranger to overacting to with style. Okay, what happened? The view has been blah, 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 blah. I need to watch the video, y'all. Bye. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boom, the Kim K Slammm. Y'all, this show is a little bit whack tonight because I've been drinking. Because guess what? I've been a little bit stressed out about this whole T.I. and Tiny situation. Mm-hmm. People telling me, like, don't even worry about it. Just ride the wave. And I'm like, I can't. I'm scared. No, I'm not. But this is the reason why we do this is for views and clicks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my click thing down. Y'all, let's see how the video is doing. Y'all won't believe this, y'all. Let me show y'all something. This is the reason why I ran through this show today because, y'all, TikTok what's funny about TikTok is that you don't know, you never know what's going to trend.
Yeah.
You don't know. We sit up here and we post stuff. We were stuck in this 200 and 300 viewership thing for a long time. I had Candace Owens' video do 88,000 views, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I had Jason Woodlock and them do 27,000 views. And then I had Nelly and them did 5,000 views. And then this latest one I just posted, the story I found out that it's not verifiable and it's supposed to be just allegedly. Mm-hmm. Y'all, this video has 176.8 thousand views. Somebody even took the video and remade it for themselves. Y'all want to see it? Y'all, here you go. T.I., did you get that T.I. story I sent you? Child, T.I. is dating somebody who worked at Popeye's Chicken up down there, y'all, and got Tiny down there going crazy, going up to Popeye's and threatening the girl. Now, you know what's funny about this story? What? The girl is so gangster, she ain't even quit her job down there to the Popeyes. She's like, listen, I like T.I. for who he is. I ain't trying to get his money.
Then she said she was going to beat up Tiny.
Yeah, she was going to beat up Tiny. Lord. Oh, goodness, y'all. Like I said, this story is just allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Corey executive producers on here laughing and adding to the story like he knows something about it when neither one of us know what the hell we're talking about, allegedly. Okay? I love y'all so much for watching. Oh, wait. It's time for Kim K Slammm. It says, Diddy told his exes to keep his hands off of women. We don't care about that. I want the juiciest stuff of the story. I'm going to talk to you after this is over with. Trump bringing Afrikaners up over here. We don't care. Well, y'all should care because y'all don't want other immigrants getting nothing. They done brought them over here and gave them Social Security, apartments, place, stay, cars, everything else. Those Louisiana inmates, y'all ain't going to make it far. Trump, you know you ain't getting nothing from Beyonce. You know Jay-Z is stacked. You ain't going to get nothing from him. And the fact that Oprah Winfrey's name is even up down there is telling all of us that you ain't getting a damn dime up down there. Bye. Angel Reese, don't worry about no racism down there. Racism is everywhere. We already know that. That's what I skipped at. The little boy who fell from the 15-story building, in 5 years, in 10 years, I want to hear what he got to say about what he did.
Yeah, me too.
I want to hear this story because it's probably something good up there now. He probably going to be like, you know what? I was with my Transformer outside on one of my Pokemon games or whatever, and the Pokemon fell over the edge of the thing, and I wanted to get my game. But my mama told me not to come back in the house because she told me if I came in the house, I wasn't going to be able to go nowhere else. And I wanted to get to the elevator, but I couldn't get to the elevator, so I thought the fastest way to get down there was just to jump over the damn balcony.
Oh, man, come on, cat!
Lord. And I want to see the video of Whoopi Goldberg collapsing on air, child. Listen, I love y'all so much for watching. Co-executive producer, how can people get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And y'all know I love y'all so much. That's what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you.